Hello and welcome to EKUcast. I'm Cherie Dawson-Edwards. In this edition, we take a look at EKU's Department of Family and Consumer Sciences. Joining me in the studio today is Department Chair Diane Leggett and Burrier Child Development Center Director Dana Bush. Welcome.
Thank you.
For those who may not know, what is Family and Consumer Sciences and what kind of degree programs do you offer?
Family and Consumer Sciences as a field of study is focused on improving the quality of life for families and individuals. And we focus on family life and then what we think of as the basics of life: food, clothing, shelter. So our degree programs are related to that. Apparel design and merchandising is related to the clothing side. And then Child and Family Studies is clearly related to the life of children and the life of families and what makes that strong and good and supportive. Nutrition and dietetics is about food, quality of food, and health. And then Family and Consumer Sciences Education, which is an education degree program, brings in the family resource management or budgeting side of the basics of life, as well as then focusing on younger people, secondary schools, and teaching them about those basics to have a good life.
So what kind of career opportunities are available for these students?
Well, they range. Apparel design and merchandising majors, when they graduate, work in all kinds of fields, from theatrical costume design to design in big cities, urban centers, to retail in small cities, small towns, to big towns. Our dietetics students usually go on to pursue an internship and then become registered dietitians so they can work in public health or in hospitals working directly with patient care. And then our Family and Consumer Sciences education students pursue jobs teaching, of course, but then many of them go to work in extension, working again with families, with 4-H groups, and providing public programming. And then, of course, these Child and Family Studies students work in a range of fields, from education to social services, working with programs that deal with social justice issues as well.
Speaking of students moving to the big city or an urban area, a graduate of the ADM program was featured in an ad in 17 magazine. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, the alum that was featured was a graduate of the Apparel Design and Merchandising program, and she is now working as the senior merchandiser with a line of hip-hop clothing that's been purchased by a major hip-hop artist. Her first job was as a merchandiser with a large designer line of jeans. Then she went on to a technical design position with that same major designer jean company. And then she has moved on to this position in merchandising for a very urban line of clothing. So there are lots of opportunities, and students can move back and forth between merchandising and design work. So it's a very exciting field. It does require that people are interested in change and really embrace the change, because of course that's so much of what the clothing industry is about.
Absolutely. Well, that sounds really exciting. So what does the future hold for Family and Consumer Sciences?
There are so many things going on in families, and we're seeing a renewed support for families and early childhood development. Just recently, our governor appointed a task force on early childhood development, and not only will be looking at the education of young children, which we know is so very important, specifically in the early years, birth to 3, but also how we can support the families that support the children. So we're seeing renewed support also in the federal level through Head Start. Head Start has received more funding this past year than had in the past 10 years. So I think that we're going to see a big increase in opportunities for graduates in child and family studies.
Great.
The health and well-being of families and individuals is very central to the state of our society. So all of these disciplines within Family and Consumer Sciences continue to have lots of job opportunities, and you know, there's lots of growth opportunity for students who come into the field to embark on great careers.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. That does it for this edition. I'd like to thank our guests again, Diane Leggett and Dana Bush, for joining us today. For more information about the Family and Consumer Sciences program at EKU, visit their website at www.fcs.eku.edu or call 859-622-3445. Until next time, I'm Cherie Dawson Edwards. Thanks for watching EKUcast.